welcome to the last video of this section. Here we'll be combining transformations, that is the effect of translation and stretch and perhaps reflection in a few functions. So have a go at this question in the box below, in the white box, and then compare your answer with me. Alright, I hope you've had a go at this question here. Pause the video if you haven't and have a go. Alright, if you have had a go, these are going to be the answers. I'm not going to talk through them, just verify them for yourself. Pause the video and then verify them for yourself before moving on. Alright, so in this first example here, we have a graph of a function with some coordinates. We don't need to know what exactly that function is, we just know the coordinates of the graph here. 1, 4, 3, 1. Now, we've been told to redraw the graph of the f of x plus 1. So you have to evaluate and think what's the effect of adding a plus 1 inside the bracket here, having a plus 1 inside the bracket. Is that in the x direction, right direction, y direction, or what? Alright, if you've been looking carefully, actually, it's going to be an effect of 1 unit to the left. It will translate the graph 1 unit to the left. Alright, so the x value here, 1, when it's moving to the left, will be now 0. So that point is going to be 0, 4. When we have a 3, it will become a 2, 1. Notice the y value doesn't change, leaving the y coordinates as they are. And we try to sketch the graph. Oh, you notice that it does go through the origin. So now that point will be minus 1, 0. So it will have to go through these new points here. Alright, and once you check, yes, that is the answer there. Alright, so let's look at the next question here. The next question, this question was a plus 1 inside the bracket. Next question has a minus 1 inside the bracket. So this is a translation to the right by 1 unit. Alright. So what happens is that the 1 becomes a 2. So 2, 4, 3 becomes a 4. And 1, the y coordinate remains the same. This point here, the origin will now go through 1, 0, right? So we will have this graph here. Now this time there is a minus 4 outside of the function, and we have the same coordinates as before. This time, think carefully, it will translate down by 4 units. So actually the x values will remain unchanged. 1, 0 will be somewhere here. 3 will go down to a negative 1 and 1, so it will be somewhere around here, and the origin will now have a y-intercept of minus 4. So that point 0, 0 is now at minus 4, 0. So I'll show you the graph. If you check the coordinates, it's important that you do write the coordinates here. Alright, so my bad. Here the x value was a 3, the x value doesn't change, the y value changes, which is minus 3. I just wrote them wrong way around. Okay, so the next factor, the next part of the question is that saying that sketch the graph of 2y of x, f of x. When you have a factor in front of the y, you divide it and you can rewrite it as half of f of x. That's what you need to really draw. There's no point having the scale factor in front of the y. You need to put it in front of the function like so. So dividing both sides by 2. Okay, so when you have a half in front of f of x, that means the y values will half. So If 4 becomes a 2, 1 becomes a half, and 0 remains at 0, right? So there you go. Now we've had a go. I hope you've had a go at this question. So good luck with the exercises. Well done if you got so far, and I'll see you in the next section.